Hey guys, welcome to Tourettes with Chloe. We are going to answer a couple of questions that we get commonly asked every time on our videos and when we go live. So one of the main questions we get asked was Chloe born with Tourette's? If not, how long has she had it for? And does anyone else in the family have Tourette's?
So first of all, no, I was not born with Tourette's. I had a brain injury when I was 11. I fell 10 feet from a tree and sustained a brain injury from that. And from then, I went through bullying and a bunch of other stuff. And then the last straw that happened was I witnessed my mum get assaulted by my ex-girlfriend's mum, which kind of the doctor said essentially my brain just snapped, and on the way home I was just shivering, and from then it just got progressively worse.
Yeah. How long have you had it for?
It would be 4 years now.
4.5, yeah.
4.5 years.
Yeah.
And no, no one else in the family has Tourette's.
Yeah.
It's just me. We didn't even know about Tourette's until
obviously Chloe developed Tourette's. And then we've obviously done our research and followed up with doctors and medical professionals. Chloe sees neurologists, psychologists, OT, chiro, the GP, pediatrician. So she's got a network of doctors that are obviously trying to help Chloe to be able to manage the condition. So one of the another questions that we get asked is, does Chloe tick in her sleep?
No, I do not tick in my sleep. I can find trouble getting to sleep if I'm ticking before that, because I have to then calm myself down and get myself to a point where I'm actually able to fall asleep. But once I'm asleep, generally I'm asleep. Sometimes I do wake up ticking, like wake up in the middle of the night and I'm ticking, and then it takes me a while to get back to sleep. But no, I do not tick in my sleep.
Yeah, once she hits that deep sleep, then yeah, there's no ticking at all. Just hard sometimes to get to sleep, yeah, because of the ticking.
Yeah.
And Chloe is on medication as well. That is a mild sedative, so that helps her get to sleep as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. I take specific medication.
Yeah, 2 types of medication that the neurologist has prescribed. So along with that one, she's been asked, can Chloe feel the tics coming on?
Yes, I can feel the tics coming on. When people ask what it feels like, generally it feels, you know that feeling you feel when you feel like you need to sneeze?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that tingling feeling, like it's coming on but you can't stop it. It kind of feels like that. It gets like really like tingly, and then just like comes out, whether that's a word or emotion or even just like a yell or a grunt. It feels like a built-up of energy that just needs to be released, essentially.
Yeah. And can you control what comes out?
No. I have no control over what I do or say. It just blurts out.
And that doesn't mean that she is saying what she's thinking. So a lot of the tics are impressionable. So what we mean by that is a lot of the tics are by things that are surrounding her. So obviously we started this video, Chloe wasn't ticking. So obviously when we talk about ticking, it sets Chloe off because she starts thinking about ticking. Same as if she sees something which is or she repeats something, so echolalia is what it's called. So if she sees a duck, or if she sees waffles, or if she sees something, then that can then become a tick.
There was a there was a time when I saw a duck plush inside of a car, and for a couple months I just had tics. I just had this one tic where I would just yell out ducks, effing duck,
Yeah.
just anything to do with ducks, and then it just
Yeah.
went
So that
away.
doesn't mean that they're intrusive thoughts. So, for example, if we're walking down to the shops and she sees someone wearing glasses, she may then start ticking and start calling them four eyes or
I do with my
glasses. She does with her sister. Or, making other references to glasses. That doesn't mean that's what she's thinking about. That doesn't mean that's what that's in her intrusive thoughts. It's basically she sees something and her brain goes, oh, we're going to tick about this. So it is very subject. So a lot of the videos, and this is where a lot of people say that it's faking, because they're like, oh, why is she ticking? You're saying it's involuntary, but she's ticking about this, and that's what you're doing. Unfortunately, that is what Tourette's, that's what the tics are. It's
because the echolalia, it gets me to repeat what I see or what I hear.
Yeah, and they become tics. Same with people put things in her head. So if we, say octopus or something like that while she's ticking, then she can end up having or saying tics that are related to octopuses.
My uncle gave me a few swear words, just like repeating them over and over until I said it.
Yeah, that's basically what the tick, so she can feel the tics coming, like she said. She can feel it as a
I can feel it a lot in my chest and my bubbling,
yeah, but she has no control over what comes out. So whether they're facial tics, whether they're movement tics, whether they're vocal tics, whether they are coprolalia or whether it's echolalia, that is the part that she has no control over.
And I get very, very embarrassed. I get very embarrassed when I go out in public sometimes with what comes out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because a lot of the times it is in context or it is within a subject. Like you will see someone, for example, we'll be walking around and she'll see a kid and the kid will start crying. She would automatically start yelling out that she hates kids, shut up the kid, along with other obscene words that she does say. Doesn't mean that's what she means or that's what she wants the parents to do. It's just that's what the tics are coming out.
It's just what comes out.
Yeah. So Chloe's now going on 4.5 years with Tourette's.
Yeah.
We're no experts. We're only educating people on Chloe's journey and how it affects Chloe.
And what works for me in certain circumstances, like what calms me down. Because not everyone is the same when it comes to both tics and ways to calm each other down. It can help to try how other people...
What helps for other people.
Yeah, but it's not the same for...
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, please keep bringing on your questions. We are happy to answer what we can. Like I said, we're no expert. We're just sharing our journey, Chloe's journey with Tourette's. And, yeah, we will speak to you all soon. Bye, guys.
Thank you.